Hello, fellow y'all tubers. Dennis Wisco here of Wisco Weekly. So this is Geoff Wardle. Jeff and I, as well as Rudy, we just got done with our episode here. And so you'll have to take a look at the link at the bottom of this page to hear the full episode, and be sure you do tune into that. But I thought one of the things, Jeff, that you had mentioned during our interview was the idea of how designers are focusing more on a user experience as opposed to the driving experience. Can you maybe talk a little bit more about this user experience from a designer's perspective?
Yes, indeed. So I think within certainly the automotive industry, what we're seeing now is a much more concern about what the overall experience is for the user of a vehicle, whether they're the driver or whether they're a passenger, for the complete journey. So the design is not just about the form anymore of the vehicle, the shape, which is still really important for most people, but it's also what else can you experience in this journey that is going to make the brand, if you like, stand out from the other brands that you might indeed be considering using as well. So experience can be everything from, I guess it can include the way things look, because you want that to be a graceful experience as well. But it's how the vehicle feels and operates as you get in and out of the doors. Are the door handles comfortable to use, and do the locks, or does the car perform in a predictable way, in a logical way? How does it feel inside? What can you do when you're inside the car that it keeps you entertained, keeps you comfortable, keeps you unstressed? So when we talk about user experience, I think it's a deeper understanding of the relationship between the driver and passenger and the vehicle. And
is that slanted more towards interior than exterior?
I would say yes. I think people's first attraction to a vehicle is more often than not the exterior, but maybe it's a cliche to say this, but of course it's the interior that you become most acquainted with when you decide to purchase or lease that vehicle. And so that's where you spend the most time, and therefore that's where the experience is more important. In this program we run at Art Center, the graduate program, I often like to say that what we're doing is actually designing journeys rather than designing the products that take us on the journey, and that very much is about experience, and it can manifest itself in not only the things I've talked about, but other aspects of the journey as well.
Excellent. Well, y'all tubers, that was just a little bit of a taste of what we did at our full episode recording. So again, be sure if you want to hear the full episode of this podcast, click the link below. I'll have it posted there. And tune in next time to hear from more guests as they talk about the future of automotive, the future of transportation, and the dealership of the future. Thanks for tuning in.